And Tessa, what strikes me as well, the comparisons are made between Meghan and Diana. And I think Harry's even done that himself. He has a deep hatred of the press, absolutely. But what has struck me, and perhaps it's a theory that you will either dismiss or agree with here, is that with Diana, there was a villain that people love to hate in Camilla. Meghan doesn't have a villain like Diana, fairly or unfairly, had a villain in Camilla.
No, but we now live in a different era. We live in the era of identity politics.
Yeah.
So Meghan has other ideas of her own victimhood, her femininity, her race, her nationality. And she also has modern platforms that were not available to Diana. Yes, Diana came from the Spencer family, one of the biggest landed aristocratic families in Britain. But there wasn't a way of mobilizing her cachet, her fame, after she left the institution of monarchy. I mean, look how desperately she wanted to hold on to her HRH title. Harry and Meghan tossed those in the air. Okay, take them. Because they know that available to them are platforms and riches in America that arguably even the House of Monarchy sometimes could dream of, because with that came freedom. But did it? Are you free if you're having to walk the line and overshare about your family?
Yeah.
Ultimately, that bond between Harry and William, you know, that's what this has cost him and William, both of them, for the moment. You know, and the tendency is for monarchy to do that, batten down the hatches. You know, this will go away. I'm hoping they see they've got the broader shoulders, they've got the support of the wider family and Great Britain and the Commonwealth, and they are the ones able to be generous and reach out and invite this pair to the Commonwealth and just walk forward in a magnanimous fashion, because that is what's needed now. We need them all. You know, we are all flawed. We all make mistakes. We need them together in the end.
Absolutely, and I think that's what has, you know, invoked the sympathy, empathy, whatever you want to call it, of the world. We really wanted Harry and William to be this solid partnership after we saw the death of their mother at such a young age, obviously having a pretty awful childhood. I look at Harry and Meghan and I want to believe that this is some kind of beautiful, great love story, because they've isolated them so much. And perhaps this is a link I can draw, and you can plug your book here, Elizabeth and Philip. Is it that?
Yes, but with key differences. Elizabeth had a cracking great crush on Philip, there is no doubt. Philip was hugely invested in the marriage because virtually born in exile, he knew that the indignity of that, if you are special, i.e. you're born royal. Meghan, she didn't have blue blood. She didn't really, I don't think, ever fully understand or want to begin to believe in the institution of monarchy. Why should she? Nearly half of Britain aren't monarchists. You know, we see the great outpouring of grief for the late Queen, and we see the queues to honour her lying in state, etc. That's 55% of Britain. We don't see the other 45% who are much more meh. So maybe Meghan was a bit meh about monarchy. What I think she did find attractive about Harry was they both had pain in their childhoods. They both had a status, a specialness, and also the tinsel, the tiaras. There is something attractive about that. But in the end, the reality of walking the walk, she didn't want to do it. And can you blame her? Did she fall in love with the wrong man? Or can they make their home in Montecito? My issue with it all is, in the end, Harry came across as just a little bit lonely. There was just too many shots of him playing with his dogs. And he did even say, you know, I miss sitting around with my big weird family in the palace. Who wouldn't, for goodness sake?
Exactly. Well, Tessa Dunlop, Dr Tessa Dunlop, it is an absolute pleasure to have you on AM Agenda. I cannot wait to discuss this in more weird ways and in depth, and hopefully over a couple of glasses of wine at some stage over the next couple of years. See you in London.
Oh, babes, it's late here. I've got one going on already.
Okay. Good to see you. I love that. Dr Tessa Dunlop, thanks so much.